know a brand, by a round of applause, a brand called Duncan, by any chance? Yeah. These guys are amazing. They're still around today. In fact, they're one of our major sponsors today, so thank you very much, Duncan. We have Duncan Yo-Yo Professionals. This is the Duncan crew, worldwide it seems. Worldwide, this way we have everybody from Brazil, Japan, a bunch of Slovakia, USA, of course, everybody here. They're going to demonstrate the 5 different styles of yo-yoing. By a round of applause, who does not know that there are 5 different styles of yo-yoing? So I guess you guys got a show. You guys got some educating to do. You guys ready to see this? All right. With that, I present to you Jack Rinka, Duncan crew leader, and the rest of Duncan crew worldwide. Big round of applause for Duncan crew.
Thank you, Pat. Pat Quatero, everybody. Without him, this wouldn't happen here. So these are all my friends, and they're all good-looking guys. Most of them are single, or at least they act like it, so, ladies. Anyways, there are 5 basic styles of yo-yoing. And within those styles, basically they're named 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, and 5A. Which doesn't make much sense, but that's what we do in competition. Single A yo-yoing, I'm going to bring out Coda, and I'm going to bring out Brandon Jackson. Single A yo-yoing is exactly what everyone saw Dr. Tom Kuhn do, which is essentially the yo-yo is attached to your finger, and the string is attached to the yo-yo, and you do string tricks. The trick is going to involve the yo-yo intersecting the string. And it gets crazier and crazier and crazier. Sometimes they'll let go of the loop and catch it, and that's called a suicide. Sometimes they'll throw the string, and that'll hit the yo-yo. There's a suicide. Can you show me a whip, Brandon? There's a suicide. And that's a whip. That's the basics. That's called single A. That has its own division, and that is the most predominant style in yo-yoing. And it's one of the most exciting. Thank you, gentlemen. Then we have 2A, which is your parents' advanced style of yo-yoing. So I'm going to bring out Eric Girardi and Red. Basically what we have here is 2 yo-yos attached to your hands, attached to the strings. But rather than having the yo-yo intersect with the string, you're going to have it loop at the end of the string. For the most part, the yo-yo doesn't sleep during this style, although there are a few tricks that stand out that do. Like Around the World, for example. Just like they were cued to do it. It's pretty beautiful. And this is essentially the more advanced style that came along before there were ball bearings. But ball bearings make this considerably easier because you can do things like this. This is called Tangler. It's not easy. Ladies and gentlemen, Rafael Matsunaga. The guy's pretty good. They're both pretty good. I mean, they're all pretty good. So I'm going to bring out Hank Freeman next. The next style is called AAA. That's 3 A's. AAA. Essentially what it is it's taking the 2 and putting them together. You have yo-yos that are attached to your fingers. You have 2, and they're attached to the strings, and that means that you're going to intersect the yo-yos with the string, and you're just going to blow your friends' minds because I don't even comprehend what I'm looking at. And it's okay if you don't comprehend what you're looking at as long as you're entertained, right? And Hank is one of the best AAA players in the world. I don't think there's anyone who would disagree with me on that one. And back to the hand. Thank you very much, Hank Freeman. That leaves us 2 more styles, and those 2 styles are a little bit weird and a little bit scary. And I'll show you why. I'm going to bring out Jeff Coons. This is called 4A, otherwise called off string. Why is it called off string? Because the yo-yo is not actually attached to the string. But if you wanted to catch it, bring it back to your hand there, Jeff. It comes back to his hand still. And there you go. Off-string yo-yos. Basically, if you're any of you are familiar with a toy called the Diablo, it's the exact same thing, except for it has a return at the end. The Diablo just perpetuates spin. And the off-string yo-yo actually just comes back to your hand. Thank you, Jeff. So, you're seeing where we're pushing the limits of what's possible. People are getting a little more ingenuitive about the way that they play, and they're coming up with different gear. And you can see the The yo-yo for off-string is considerably wider because it's scary to hit something that's this big with a string and it's not attached. If you drop it, it goes running away and then you have to chase after it. That's no fun. So we decided that we would do something a little bit different. Rather than not attaching the yo-yo to the string, we would attach the yo-yo to the string but not attach the yo-yo and string to the player. And I'm going to bring out Nate Sutter. I'm going to bring out Peter Keeson and Packer. This is called freehand. Essentially what it is you have a yo-yo that's attached to a counterweight. And usually we use dice. Some people use, look at that dice. Some people use bouncy balls. Some people use action figure heads. Anything small. Fantastic. Good job, man. And basically what it is it's using the counterweight to release it, switch hands. You can even throw the whole thing up in the air. Somebody's going to do it eventually. Peter, are you going to throw the yo-yo up in the air?
I can't hear you. I'll call you back.
Bang! Just like that. And catch it. And the yo-yo will still spin because the counterweight conserves the momentum of the yo-yo and the tension of the string. And this is 5A. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5A. Has everybody got that? Fantastic. By a round of applause, who's got that? Awesome. 1A has its own division, it's just 1A. Then we also have an X division, which is 2, 3, 4, and 5, because there aren't a whole lot of people who can do all those things, and so we compress them all into one division and make them all go in head to head, and hopefully we end up with a fair and balanced, powerful winner. Hopefully it's me, maybe not. And that's everything that you need to know about the basics of the 5 styles of yo-yoing. I'm gonna bring Pat back out here. Thank you very much. Throw Duncan.
Thank you very much, Jack. One more big round of applause to Duncan Crew Worldwide! So now you guys have seen the 1A through 5A styles.